The magnetic field of Earth is indispensable for keeping up life that exists on our planet. It acts as a protective shield, protecting us against solar wind. Without this shield, many diseases can develop in the human body. The ground surface of the magnetic fields are not smooth. The stronger areas are often visited by people who want to heal. The two magnetic ores have been used for healing for thousands of years in China, India, Egypt, Greece, and later in the Roman Empire. NASA astronauts, when they left the Earth's magnetic field, could experience a feeling of weightlessness. The organs of the astronauts would deteriorate. The astronauts in excellent condition would become tired and complained of weakness. To avoid the disease, magnetic field generating devices have been developed for these astronauts.
Magnetic therapy has long been known in medicine, and its importance is steadily increasing. One main reason for that is that the Earth's magnetic field has reduced due to human civilization in general, and using reinforced concrete structures in construction in particular. Therefore, it is important to ensure that our body is surrounded or encompassed by a magnetic field and to use on a regular basis an appliance or device that creates such a field. For this purpose, a magnetic mattress can be suitably used in your home.
The various magnetic fields can affect our healthy bodily functions in ways that have only become known to us as a result of the research activity performed during the last decades. The operation principle of the BNM pulsing magnetic therapy is that the coils placed in the mattress generate a magnetic field which encompasses and surrounds the entire body, stimulating it in order to make it function in a more harmonious way. The magnetic field generated by the pulsing magnetic therapy device induces electrical current in the treated organ, forcing the healthy ions in the right direction and creating balance and equilibrium. Healthy, normal ion flow is recovered in this process, greatly assisting healing. Now it is commonly known in general medicine that pulsing magnetic therapy is a convenient and painless alternative to medicine-based treatments and has a useful and beneficial effect on health in every stage of our lives. Children cannot grow up without having to face challenges and excitements. Play and sport are things that they would not do half-heartedly. However, their huge enthusiasm and zeal often result in smaller or bigger injuries that unfortunately heal very slowly sometimes. In case of a bruise or strained blood effusion, swelling and strong pain can occur because of the breakage or elongation of tissues. Pulsing electromagnetic treatment has proven many times that it is able to stimulate the self-healing capability of the body. This capability of the magnetic therapy is a huge advantage also in the curing wounds of different origin. Magnetic treatment accelerates the metabolism of cells, improves blood circulation, which in turn increases the oxygen and nutrient supply of the injured tissues, helping thereby quicker healing. Often, it is not accidents that cause partial immobility. Overstraining can become an everyday problem, no matter whether it is caused by work or leisure activity. Whatever the reason for an inflammation, it is very important to treat it using some form of therapy in order to prevent it from becoming a lasting problem. It is worth choosing a natural and simple treatment that would not harm the body and have harmful side effects. The BNM pulsing magnetic therapy offers such a supplementary physiotherapy treatment. This treatment reduces inflammation while biologically stimulating the normal and healthy functioning and regeneration of tissues. Our psychological stability and mental health are also indispensable for maintaining a healthy way of life. Many of us are scared and made uncertain when having to face the stresses of work, the demands and challenges of everyday life. The resulting and lasting bad moods would then poison our lives, and we can get deprived of motivations and enthusiasm. Stress, when lasting for a long time, can cause permanent health problems as it weakens the body's resistance to diseases. It can then be difficult to find the right track again. It is therefore extremely important to relax at least 30 minutes a day, trying to leave behind your everyday surroundings, because it is very important to have a good rest both mentally and physically. The pulsing magnetic mattress can give you an effective help in fighting everyday stress. This pain-free recreational treatment has no side effects at all and is proven to diminish or even completely eliminate the various stress phenomena. I have long been suffering from illnesses, rheumatic pains, sleep disorder, anxiety. I visited various doctors many times for treatments and wanted to find a different solution to my problems instead of taking that tremendous amount of medicines all the time and going to doctors for treatments. I did not want to accept that all these problems come with age, as people used to say. In my opinion, it is not true at all. Then I talked to my doctor and asked him if there was any alternative that would not ruin my body even more through taking lots of medicine all the time, that would help restore my health. And then he mentioned and offered the Wonder mattress, the magnetic therapy mattress, to me. I used it twice a day, after lunch and before going to bed in the evening, and it has really helped me a lot. I feel better, I sleep quite well during the night, and, what is more, even my blood pressure has become normal. I feel I have more energy and I take less medicine. According to nature's laws, biological functions are unfortunately slower in older age and therefore healing is much more difficult, is accompanied by more pain, and takes a longer time. Recovery becomes a more complicated and sometimes incomplete process.
When we are older, regeneration processes in our body slow down. We have to reckon with a growing number of health problems. So, elderly people are strongly recommended to use a magnetic mattress that will help healing processes in their body.
Articular pains, arthritis, and chondral abrasion become more frequent. Bones are weaker, they break easily, and they fuse only slowly and with difficulty. Many people need a hip or knee prosthesis. In older age, waist or back pains are everyday phenomena, and the list of frequent health problems seems to be infinitely long. 6 or 7 years ago, I had noticed that I always had muscle soreness after a longer walk. I went to my doctor because I thought it was not a natural thing, and in fact, it was found that it was not muscle soreness, but vascular stenosis. My doctor sent me to a special clinic where it was found that unfortunately, my right side artery had been calcified to an extent of 100%, and the left side artery to the extent of 70%. Before the treatments, I could walk only 100 meters without strong pains. Since I have used the pulsing magnetic mattress twice a day, my condition has considerably improved, and now I'm able to walk 300 to 400 meters without any problem. I can work in the garden and spend more time actively with my family. The B&M pulsing magnetic therapy can provide a solution to circulation disorders that are very frequent in old age. It has been proven that the pulsing magnetic therapy treatments improve osteogenesis, bone formation, and help the healing of bones after a breakage or operation, and reduce the danger of development of osteoporosis. The rehabilitation method quickly and effectively strengthens the connective and supporting tissues. It represents an alternative treatment method that can provide an effective solution in the treatment of various diseases in addition to reducing pain. Recently, I have been struck by many negative things, despite the fact that I have always been positive-minded. I have developed an infarct, which is termed the disease of our age. The doctors did everything they could, discovered it in time. I would say, hats off, and they had also restored my health. They advised me to walk a lot and be up as much as I could. However, it was difficult for me, and in spite of being positive-minded, I could not do it on my own. After a short afternoon walk one day, I met a doctor friend of mine living next door, and he offered me the magnetic pulsing therapy. I stared at him, wondering what sort of therapy this could be, as I had never heard about it, but said I had next to nothing to lose, so I could get it with some assistance, and began using it. Now I can say safely that I can walk much more easily, spend more time out of doors, play with my grandchildren, and perhaps I can say this therapy has proven useful to me in all fields of life, and therefore I can only strongly recommend it to everyone. A medical device that is certified in line with EU directives.